Hi, this is Tracy HD, and I want to thank you for joining me today for our September 2018 tarot reading. And this will be for the sign of Libra. As I shuffle the deck, I'm asking all light beings, angels, and God, please relay the message I need to share with my viewers for the highest good of all. At the beginning of the month, I'll take a card from the top. Middle of the month, I'm going to take a card from the center. And the end of the month, I'm going to take a card from the bottom. Okay, so what do we have here? Well, we're starting out the month with the Strength card. And that Strength card is telling me that you're going to have to be gentle and calm in some type of a situation you're going to be finding yourself in the beginning of the month. Okay? You don't want to be too aggressive. Okay? You want to make sure that you have some patience here with whatever situation arises in the beginning of the month, and that you really rely on your inner strength and being calm and being in self-control at the beginning of the month. Okay, you might have to handle a tough situation with, diplomacy and a sense of calmness, and you can do it. Okay, the Strength card has the ability, okay, to allow you to remain calm. Even if there's a situation that could really get out of control, you're going to be able to handle it in a reserved, quiet, calm manner, and you're going to realize that you have a lot of inner strength than you give yourself credit for. Then in the middle of the month, okay, we have the Sword card, this Ace of Swords. Or is this the, I've used this once before this deck, and this looks to me like the King of Swords. I'm used to these kings on their thrones. Yes, these little symbolisms down here too mean something, of course. This is the King of Swords. Okay, and even though he's not sitting on a throne, this is perfect because he's not the kind of person that just sits down. This person's a person of action. And maybe this is who you are dealing with, okay, in the middle of the month. Okay, this is the kind of guy who is very aggressive. Let's put it that way. And he's not just going to sit around and wait for things to happen. He's the kind of person that gets things happening. Usually, the King of Swords could also be like maybe law enforcement type of figure in your life. This person could be a police officer. He could be something to do with, authority. But he's a very detached person. He looks at things logically. He's not emotional like the King of Cups would be. He thinks about things logically, and he makes decisions based on how he feels about things without getting his heart in the way. He thinks things through more with his head than he does with his heart. You might even consider him maybe a cold and personal person, you know. But this in the middle of the month, okay, could even be maybe a military type of person in your life, or maybe somebody that represents like a law or government type of agency. And this is a very interesting person. Or it could just possibly be the energy in the middle of the month that you're going to stay calm, cool, and collected, and you're going to still continue to be composed, just like this King of Swords here. Or it may be a situation where you're going to have to stay calm, cool, and collected because you're going to be encountering a person like this, maybe a law enforcement type of person. But then at the end of the month, okay, we have the Two of Pentacles, the Two of Coins. And this young man here is juggling two things. And this could be you maybe taking on a second job, to try to get your finances back in order. Okay, this could be you juggling two types of things in your life, trying to strike a balance between, your work life and your home life. Either way, you're doing some type of a juggling act at the end of the month where something has gotten out of balance and you're going to need to put it back into balance. Maybe you're working too much, okay, and you're not spending time with your friends or families. And we all could get caught up in that rut. Or maybe you're not doing enough work and maybe you're out spending and you're running up more bills for yourself and you got to take on a second job to try to get the financial situation more balanced and in check. But this is going to be a need for balance at the end of the month to ensure that your life is going to flow better and more easily than it was before. Maybe coming upon a person like this is going to open your eyes that something needs to be put into balance. Very interesting month for you. If you've enjoyed this reading, please subscribe to my channel because I will be back.